Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, a relatively comfortable day out there. It is a little bit muggy depending on where you are. Let's take a look at those dew points. Keep in mind, when you get dew points in the mid-60s, that's when it can feel a little bit sticky. Newport right now at 65 for a dew point, Providence at 63, but you can see more comfortable air in places like Smithfield, Westerly, and Taunton, Massachusetts. And on average, humidity won't be oppressive the next several days, but it will gradually start to increase, and then by Saturday and Sunday, borderline uncomfortable for this time of year as some tropical moisture tries to work its way into southern New England. I just checked the observations out around Hartford, Connecticut. Indeed, a few raindrops are hitting the ground there, and this is the kind of situation throughout the rest of the afternoon. We could get a few raindrops here north and west of I-95 and say north and west of Providence, but for the most part, we're going to avoid the raindrops. Speaking of rain, could we use a little more? Certainly a little bit. Normally, we'd have 6.8 since June 1st. Actually, we've had just under 6, so close to an inch below normal. Not terrible, but we could use a little bit more, and hopefully we can squeeze that in at night when most of you are sleeping rather than during the day when you're trying to enjoy the outdoors. 79 right now, your temperature from Coventry. Smithfield, temperature of 80. And in South Kingstown, we're sitting at 73, so a bit cooler there. Taking a look from Providence, you could see winds out of the southeast at 14 miles an hour, keeping the temperatures a little cooler in the upper 70s. And notice on the satellite picture how there are some pretty strong storms trying to get going here in upstate New York. This is the core of the disturbance in the northeast today, but a little piece of energy swinging out ahead of that, creating a few of those sprinkles and showers as we go throughout the rest of the afternoon. And you can see the Futurecast details this quite well. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, perhaps a few showers and sprinkles north and west of I-95. Most of us managed to avoid that, and even a slight chance of a thunder shower in these locations. Same story tomorrow. Chance of some showers around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, primarily for inland areas, say in Woonsocket, down through Foster, North Foster. You could see a few showers, but more than likely, a lot of us just don't see those showers the next couple days. But then things do start to change as we head into the weekend. We'll talk about that in just a second. This afternoon, upper 70s to low 80s inland, a little cooler at the coast because of those breezes coming in out of the south. Now tonight it gets pleasant once again, but not quite as cool as what we saw this morning. This morning's temperatures were in the low to mid 50s. Tomorrow morning, look for mid 60s for low temperatures before a nice warm up again into the low 80s. Now we talk about those precipitation chances the next several days. You can see fairly small today, about 15%, up to 20% on Friday, 60% on Saturday, also 50% on Sunday. It's right in here where we still have to kind of work out the details. It does look like some tropical moisture pushes through, and when you get the tropical moisture, you can get some pretty heavy downpours. So that's what we're on the lookout for both Saturday and Sunday. Way too early to wash out the entire weekend. In fact, it could be that on Saturday night into Sunday morning we get the bulk of the precipitation out of the way, and then that much of the daytime hours we're not seeing all that much rain. But we really need to look at more data in the coming days to make the final call on the weekend forecast. It looks like it stays unsettled on Monday with high temperatures in the low 80s, and then next Tuesday and Wednesday, partly sunny skies. It looks like the chance of precipitation drops once again. So the nice weather continues the next couple days. You can track that nice weather with our iPhone app. You can download that from WPRI.com. But some decent golfing weather out there this afternoon.
All right, thank you, Pete. Here's a look at what we're working on for Eyewitness News beginning live at 5. After surviving 2 different types of cancer, a teenager is keeping a smile